you enjoyed the conference as well.
Welcome to Vic Falls, the third Wonca Africa Conference. The theme of the conference is on the roles and responsibilities of the African family physician.
I think it's more development in family medicine, and especially for this country. Because I think they are trying their level best to liaise with us in South Africa. So I think this will give them really an oomph, if you like, to move forward. It is not good to have these conferences only in South Africa and in Nigeria. It's good to move to other countries like Zimbabwe and possibly Kenya, possibly Ghana. Those areas, those countries which also have got membership within the Wonca Africa region.
Well, it's nice to be here for the third African Regional Conference meeting. We're looking forward to an exciting meeting. It's always been quite good getting everybody from different parts of Africa to gather together again. I'm looking forward for an exciting one. The program seems good, and I'm sure it will turn out very well.
The program was indeed interesting. There were 3 plenaries, 4 parallel sessions, including oral presentations and workshops, 2 clinical update sessions, and many posters. The first plenary started after Dr. Sylvester Osinowo, Wonca Africa President, warmly welcomed delegates. Professors Kumfinyane and Roberts set the tone, speaking of the broad challenges and opportunities for Africa. Dr. Abigail Kangwende of Zimbabwe eloquently related the research opportunities in African primary care. The second plenary by Dr. Billy Rigaba of the College of Primary Care Physicians of Zimbabwe spoke of progress in that country. The address by Dr. Atai Omaruto, Secretary of Wonca Africa, was provocative. Professor Inem spoke in the last plenary about Nigerian models of family medicine training. Professor Jan de Massenaar of Belgium concluded about scaling up family medicine in Africa in the light of human resource shortages. There were also oral presentations on health system strengthening, development of family medicine in Africa, training in family medicine, women and child's health, and non-communicable diseases. There were also workshops on chronic diseases in Africa, child abuse, the implementation of community-oriented primary care in Africa, postgraduate education in general practice, primary palliative care, the 15 by 2015 campaign, and quality improvement with patient-centered care. The belated opening by the Zimbabwean Minister of Health, Dr. Henry Matsorera, a family physician himself, challenged the audience of family physicians to lead from the front in addressing socio-economic issues. The minister was warmly received by delegates. A simple summary of many presentations are available on Twitter at Wonca Africa. No conference works without the networking. Delegates were clearly using every spare moment to meet people they might not see for another 3 years, whether it was a chat in the corridors, on the stairs, or over the many teas. But what about the views of delegates?
I think it's been excellent in terms of attendance of delegates, in terms of arrangement on ground for delegates, and the quality.
It's been a wonderful conference with nearly 400 delegates from 25 countries, 15 of them African. It's been a great few days to share ideas, to get excited about family medicine in Africa. I really think the rest of the world is going to be learning more about how to provide the best value care when we look at low-resource countries. And Africa has a lot to teach us about ingenuity and creativity when you're faced with the challenge of not having a lot of money to spend.
Expect to find friends here we've made in the last few years, but certainly want to see progress in the projects that we started up the last years.
The conference is an eye-opener, good, interesting, interactive, learning opportunity, contacts, sharing experiences, lesson learned, and food.
Yes, of course. The food was superb and the company great. The evenings were also packed with socials, a welcome cocktail at the Elephant Hills, an African cultural night at the Boma Hotel, with a memorable drumming dancing session, and of course the conference banquet. However, all good things come to an end. No one could leave without taking in the breathtaking Victoria Falls. Till the next conference in 2015 in Africa.